to another episode of High Frequency Convo. I'm your host, as you should know by now, for whoever's fucking watching, Wes Hunt, and this is my co-host,
Just a guy.
and this is the podcast where we spark blunts and conversation. This is episode 9. Give it up for us, man. Gotta give it for myself. Episode 9, give the people going. I mean, hopefully y'all watch the other episode. You get about the mind control. That's one of my favorite ones. That's what's really very prevalent. But like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe these videos. You know what I mean? Just any comments, anything y'all want us to improve on, any disagreements, any agreements, any feedback is welcome. You know what I mean? But this episode we're going to be talking about man and woman roles. Is men more feminine these days? Is women more masculine? And the traditionals versus modern roles that we play right now. But I gotta. In fact, I'm gonna ask the question first. Then I'm going to the clip. You can start with you. What's the role of a man in your opinion?
Protect, provide, serve.
Serve, what you mean what?
Serve.
Protect and provide.
Serve his family.
My role for a man is basically similar. Protect, provide, and secure. Which means like financial security, could be whatever type of security. I mean, it's like that's the role. That's the common role of a man. I mean, it's pretty simple, cut and dry. Like protect, provide, these are serve. It's basically protect, provide, security, the same type of thing.
Yeah, protect is about the same as
But like I said, I'm security
secure,
more,
protect, secure.
security with financial security or emotional
provide.
security.
You know, provide is the same thing as normally financial and food and all of that.
I mean, like, but that's the role of a man. And to go on, a man is, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, men is either struggling with all three or definitely either one. I mean, like, or never try to aspire to try to do better in either one of them. I mean, like, so we really get more deeper and that's the shit going on. But that's just a quick one. You know what I mean, but before we go into that, I want to play, because the next role. Matter of fact, before I go into that one more time, what's the role of a woman? Let me ask. The role of a woman, for me, is to nurture, to hold down the household. I mean, bitch, like I said, it comes out like, oh, you want me to cook, clean, all that shit, but all that shit is important, bro. Take care of the kids, all on the household, being basically like the nurturer for all of us in the household, and to make sure the man keeps his strength to support the man. I mean, you have to support each other, but you have to support the person that's supposed to provide, protect, and secure the household. You know what I mean, to keep his energy going. I think that's the role of a woman, in the flat terms. What you think?
Woman's supposed to be a nurturer and a caretaker.
Yeah, so I'm basically, in a nutshell, I mean, like, just to nurture.
She's the nurturer, the caretaker, the healer.
Healer, yeah. And childbearer, obviously. I mean, like, a super duper important role. I mean, like, both of them super duper important roles, but it's just different. I'm gonna play this video courtesy of Fresh and Fit, who I fuck with and watch a lot. I mean, and Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to my nigga Kevin Samuels, my big brother Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna respect him. My big brother Kevin Samuels. I mean, he's doing a lot of real shit. I mean, rest in peace, bro. Like, this is courtesy of Fresh and Fit. The episode was destroyed. It's Kevin Samuels destroyed this feminist woman. Rest in power. I mean, so if you want to watch the whole video, it's a long video. I watched the whole shit. It's a real good video, but it's a clip. It's the clip, the 30-minute clip. I'm gonna let you play a little bit of how. This is mirroring of how a lot of modern women, not every modern woman, but a lot of modern women think when it comes to the fact of men and women roles. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I posed that question, because I watch a lot of these shits and I just live and I see a lot of it. It's crazy. Like, it's a reverse of the roles going on, and it's damn sure is it an agenda and it's for a reason, but it's actually working. I never thought I'd fucking see the day, but I'm gonna play the clip. Then we're going with the what you call it.
Kings wouldn't have raped and pillaged. England would have stayed up. One of the things I kept hearing is the notion of fairness. Why is that so important to you, Amanda?
I hate to admit it, but I do. Like, I'm half a man. I'm just a pretty girl, and I don't think that I should have to accept less in life because I was born with different equipment. I think that's bullshit.
She thinks she's half a man. Why is women why women don't like being a woman no more? That's a question we're going to get to later on. That's the thing I want to touch on. What the fuck is going on? Because I really noticed that growing up. Not growing up, it's living. I mean, you can say woman to act like be a lady to a woman, and that's an insult now. But they can tell you be a man, and you pretty much get it. Like, okay, I get it. Being a woman is not an insult. It's what the fuck you are, hopefully. I mean, like,
Well, if you're half a man, then you should understand this full concept that men don't care about fair.
I don't have to care about fair either.
No. Men don't care about fair, or else we wouldn't conquer other people. You're of European descent. Looks like you're from. It looks like you're from. Your people are from the Caucasus Mountains, European descent. So,
I
huh?
I am very white. Yes.
That's fine. And some of them, and there's a lot, and between a lot of warring tribes, Germania, the Franks. If we cared about fairness, we would just let everybody stay on their land. Vikings wouldn't have raided and pillaged. England would have stayed on its island. Scotland would have been all right.
So you get a good picture of what's going on.
Matter of fact, Hong Kong wouldn't have been a British protectorate for how many years? Oh, until the last, 30 or 40? Men don't care about fair. We conquer. It's winners and losers. Right? You're half a man.
I didn't know that only men were part of conquering.
Well, name me some great female warriors that have dominated the planet.
Well, I mean, I'm learning new education here, which is only men conquer.
No.
I mean, that's what you're telling me, right?
No. Well, see, what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to switch that. I'm asking about fairness. And I said about fairness. Why is fairness so important? You said because you're half a man.
Because if you expect something of me, I should be allowed to expect the same of you. And if you can't offer me that, you don't deserve to be in my life.
But that has nothing to do with fairness.
It has everything to do with fairness.
No.
Let me touch on this for a minute. And if you got something to piggyback before I press play again, because I'm not going to do that a few minutes, more minutes, like a couple minutes play other shit. But it's real good. It's very good. I mean, like, but why does double standards only feel bad for women when it's against y'all? And not all women. I'm talking about for the majority of women that move like this. Why the fuck is double standards such a bad thing when it comes to y'all? Y'all get in the clubs for free. Do we beef about that? Y'all can work at Burger King.
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
But do we beef about it? No, we don't. We just accept it.
I have no choice.
They got a fucking choice. Exactly. It's not about being fair. Life ain't fucking fair. There's double standards. Like, do you think we want to get in a club for free? Y'all get in a club for free. Y'all get pay drinks for y'all. Y'all can work at Burger King and meet a rich nigga. And you think if we work in a Burger King, we meet a rich woman and take care of us for the rest of our fucking life? No. There's double standards all across the board on both sides, but y'all only get mad when it's against y'all. And yes, like you said, hell yeah, I do want to get a club free. Why they have men's night? Fuck, why the fuck they won't have men's night? I'll take a men's night. They like so, but like
we spending all the money. Fucking catering to them for. We spending the money. Cater to us. They gonna come regardless.
Because they want more women and they think it's be more money, but but they gonna come regardless. They
figured if you have more women, the men gonna come. And then the men gonna spend more money. Reverse psychology. They fucking us.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You let the women in free. Men get horny. They see a bunch of women online. Oh yeah. And they go in there and they buy a whole bunch of bottles, so they can feel secure within themselves.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So they could feel like an alpha male. When an alpha male will never in his daylight take his money and spend it randomly on random women. No.
There's double.
You gotta bring something to the table.
There's double standards across the board. Growing up, now it's a little different with this, with the whole asexual, non-binary clothing type thing going on.
You know,
but like growing up, women could wear shorts, could wear jeans, could wear skirts. Men only could wear shorts and jeans. Like it just is what it was.
And it was at a point women couldn't wear nothing
and
but
skirts. And it was at a point
they
that
couldn't wear
nothing but skirts.
They couldn't wear pants. That's a fact.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Back around my grandmother time, women didn't wear pants; they wore skirts. But to me, man, I always say the countermeasure to all of this is the man. The problem really isn't the man.
Of course, the son, but that's definitely the son. All right, I feel actually we're touching on it. Yeah, definitely, it's a lot of. Like I said, we touched on this topic a little bit on some episodes, like a few episodes in the past. But this we can do the whole episode, and it's like
shit. Why do
the son is them, man. The son is
why
them.
do men accept
that? Why do men accept all that?
Why do men accept that?
Yeah,
why do men accept that instead of having to stand it high for themselves?
Sure.
You know what I mean? That has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Just go home and break off. Fuck her.
Fact.
It don't make
Take
no
matters
sense.
into your own hands.
Take matters into your own hands.
And be friends with Pamela.
And get to know yourself a little bit better.
Get to know Hansel.
That way she can't have no control of you if all she's bringing to the table is her fucking pussy.
This thing was watching earlier on Fresh and Fit. She's like, I got good pussy. How you leave me? You gotta bring more than that.
You gotta bring more than your pussy.
And if you like, you have to watch these shows.
That's how I feel about Fresh and Fit when they talk about the men with them having money.
But of course,
some girls feel the same way. Like that's all you have to offer is.
No, but you have to understand where they're coming from. I get where you come from. They only feel like they talk about money when they have to. Hold up, when they have to see 2 seconds. When they have to see what they have to offer. You have to understand the woman that's coming after them. They only come after their money. So then, okay, yeah, this is what you're coming after. This is what you have to do. They're not talking about the woman with motherfucking sense and morals and principles that's gonna come in with it. They come talk about the sharks that have baller alert and all this other shit. So they dangling them on. This is what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to fucking do, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. For girls coming after your money, and you know they coming after your money, why give you all? Why? She's not giving it to you. She's coming on some fucking. She's coming after you. She's your mark to her. So it's like, come on, go ahead. I'm good with that. Your mark.
And regardless of what, even if the woman's a little slightly confused and misled, what all women are looking for is security.
Guaranteed.
And that's why the money is important. Because even though I agree with what you said and what you feel, but here's the thing about that is this. One way or the other, when a woman get with a man, it's some kind of security she's looking for. Whether it's physical security, whether it's the strength and knowing that he's going to hold me down and protect me.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? And whether it's the money. But sometimes it's all of it. Because at the end of the day, here's this. I always say, if we take this shit back a few hundred years, rotate it back, right? And I'm out and we getting up in the morning and we going out to hunt.
Yep.
You're not going to want the man who sits home and can't bring the food.
Yep.
You're not going to want the man that can't
protect
protect
you.
You're not going to want the man who ain't virile to give you kids.
Yep.
So, that shit matters.
No, it definitely matters. I didn't say it didn't matter.
It matters.
But there's also other factors.
No, the other
right?
other factor.
There's other factors.
If you're an intelligent woman, you want other things than other than a man who's offering money.
Right.
But the reality of it is, all women are seeking out security. That's what they want. They want to feel secure.
And the same, what you call it?
They want to know their bills are going to get paid.
And I agree with both of y'all. But like, he's hit 2 points. Every woman, and PSA, most majority of women, I believe, and from what I've seen, do not want to be no hoes. You know what I mean? They just go from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga. A lot of them, I'm not talking about the ones that I'm talking about right now. That's baller alerting and using their pussy as a weapon. I'm talking about a lot of girls just get tricked into trying to look for fucking love. Like you said, look for security, look for that nigga and wrap up their body.
They don't know what love is.
You know what I mean? But they don't know what love is. They don't know where the place to go or how to get it. You know what I mean? But
starts with yourself.
But I do agree with both of them. Shit, like I said, but the woman you talking about, and I agree, you talking about from a woman with your aspect of really looking at things.
Your perspective.
Like so you can't look at that. I'm talking about these women on here that I'm talking about. This like they looking for a certain type of woman. Certain type of nigga, certain type of guys, and they in the clubs. They fucking with scammers. They fucking with
you know
to each his own. But like, what you expect? They live in these kind of hip hop rappers, artists. They live in a certain type of life, bro. Like,
you know why you're not looking for that? Because you're coming with your own. Whether it's your own entrepreneurial skills, whether it's your own money, whether it's your own ideology, you coming with your own. They're coming with nothing but they pussy. So what they want is the money. See, when you coming with your own, you don't necessarily need the money. You're willing to deal with somebody on the same frequency as you, and y'all can build from that point on. But when most of them are coming from having, they don't got nothing to offer. If they had something to offer, they wouldn't be thinking about spending your own money.
Let me segue and we can start with the boom. Because how much time you watched it? How much time you watch it? What you got to offer besides your pussy? If all your hoes was gone, what you can do? How much of them got answered? How much? How much of them answered it, period? None of them, not one. And then you saw many videos of exactly the same question. Right. Not one can offer anything but they pussy or their mouth.
Can you take care of a child? Because a man with one offspring. Can you give him offspring and then take care of that child and raise that child to be a better person, to be a good person? Can you be a mother? You know what I'm saying? Can you be a mother that produces generations of lineages to come?
A better mother.
You know what I'm saying? Can you be a mother? Can you bring in? I only exist here because of my grandmother.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying? And then because of my mother, can you be a woman? Can you nurture and provide and caretaker of kids and raise them to be better than yourself? Can you be that? What are you offering? You know what I'm saying? On a larger, higher scale, for me to just be saying, okay, here, take that and spend it and have a ball. What the fuck are you offering? You know what I'm saying?
Let's just play out. Fast.
Fuck.
I'm saying.
Go to the strip. Fuck that. I'm not throwing my money in no strip club for no girl.
Nah. Fuck that. Ever.
Fairness means you get an opportunity. Fairness
I go to the
doesn't mean
hood.
an outcome.
Give it to the kids.
Fairness
You
means you
get
get
an
an
interview,
opportunity,
not
not an
guaranteed a
outcome.
job.
No, you're not. But I work very, very hard to ensure that I keep it.
Well, if that's the case, you should. If that's the case,
Right?
if that's the case, then if that's the case, you should be able to secure the things you want. So you should have no problem.
Well, I just said. I just
Obviously
said
not. Not
Fuck
when
you need
I'm
me
out
for?
here believing like. You
Oh, another segue. I don't want to start on this subject because we got a few things to go through. But another segue to this shit, bro. Like, I want y'all to watch. Don't take my fucking word for it. All these videos out there for you. Kevin Samuels and I watched. I can count on both sides. Fresh Affair and Kevin Samuels. Some few Andrew Tates. A few like. And I forgot that chick that does the interviews. This really act like she on a date with what you call it. She and how women do these women think. A majority of women and just living life and just being a fucking man just living life. Yo, my dude. A lot of these women can have money. A lot of them do on these shows. $250,000. I'm just making a year, $250,000, 300,000, but still want a Super Bowler. Still will laugh at somebody making 50, 60, 70, 80, 90K a year. You have the money already, but yet still, you still want, going back to what my big bro said. Because every woman is seeking security. Some for the man to do it to them. But y'all doing extra shit, man. Y'all only look for the 1%. It's only 1% that makes $250,000 or more. That's $250,000 up to $1 billion. 1%. 80% of the men is getting 80% of the woman pregnant, man. Like, and that's mostly ballers. 50% of it involves like it was rich people or people with money, and 3% is just regular relationships or good-looking people. So you got 50% of fucking men or more, 60% of men going after like the fucking like 20% of the woman. I said it's crazy, bro. Like it's just crazy. Like so, like if y'all have money, why the fuck y'all need money already? Like I said, if you go in a relationship and the guy got the money, no problem. But make your own. You should want something for your own anyway. Now be like, make your own.
That's too much work.
I know,
easier
but
for them to put that clothes on the guard side and shake their ass.
Get alert in the club and twerk and try to get the
and shake their ass.
Like I said,
go to the Dominican Republic and get implants on every part of their arms, their legs.
Like I said, newsflash, and this is just my personal opinion. My personal opinion. I don't know if this will be a fact, but I think professional prostitutes, hookers, or professional people for professional ladies of the night has more balls and more like principles than y'all. At least they real about what they do. What y'all doing is prostitution. I hope y'all know that.
At least the stick-up is up front.
At least the stick-up is, yo, this is what I'm...
You to give you the option.
This the service I'm offering. Do you want to take it? You know what you're calling there for. You call the hotline. You rent a service.
Well, like I said.
Like, it's, you try to say, yo, give me $50,000 a month. Give me a Birkin bag. Give me... That's prostitution for sex. That's a nigga. And in exchange for sex is prostitution.
The nigga.
Of course.
The niggas condone it.
Sons, going back to the men's garbage. But we're going to get to all that in a minute. But let's play it for like one more minute and we'll keep going.
Shit.
Have to be fair.
Well, those two things can't exist in the same place.
They haven't even been part of human history. It's just men, and all we care about is conflict.
Well, no. You just said you work very hard.
Why should you for man? Why do you want to be a full woman?
Hard work is all that requires, then we would almost be guaranteed. Hard work gets you a ticket to the dance. It doesn't guarantee you the top spot. How many? Who lost the Super Bowl, guys?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Can you say they worked hard this year?
Last year.
Very hard.
Number 2. We don't worry about fairness. We worry about winning. And to the victor goes the spoils. Just like, you know what? How many times you've gotten to a club into VIP for free when some ugly chicks had to pay full price?
Oh?
No. I've asked how many times it happened before you go down that path.
I mean, plenty of times in Miami.
Exactly, but that's not fair, is it?
Is that fair?
Well, please don't forget I'm not from here.
But that's not the point, man. That's not fair, is it?
I also don't care about those things.
But so you only care about fairness when it doesn't benefit you.
I just don't.
That's most of how women think. It's fucking crazy. I don't care about that. But it's not fair. Your whole point is being fair.
Go to clubs that often.
But that's not the point. I asked you, how many times you've gone to a club where you got in for free with ugly chicks or less attractive chicks had to pay? And you know that's happened. You didn't say, excuse me, sir, even though I'm attractive, I demand that you charge me full price. That's fair, right?
Okay, so because I'm into places and get
that fair?
That means
Dodgy. If somebody want to answer or can't answer a question, they will do everything but answer a question.
Is that fair?
Dance on it, say everything but say what you asked.
Well, if that's the case, you accepted in the sexual marketplace too.
It doesn't mean I have to accept other people's
No.
bullshit.
Well, see, the thing is, ma'am, what you've proven, like many feminists and many women, you're okay with the double standards that benefit you. But the ones you don't like, you just throw at the wind, use sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right to deflect and dismiss guys who are normally intimidated by this thing. I'm not. I'm just challenging your position. You're okay with it not being fair when it benefits you.
You're oversimplifying a very...
She couldn't answer the question because you can't.